It's a chance to explore Niabi Zoo and meet the hundreds of species of animals who call it home, all while sipping craft beer. Joel Vanderbush is Niabi's curator of conservation and education and is joining us now. Joel, welcome back.
Hey, it's always good to be here.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. We today are talking about Pints for Preservation, a really, really fun event, and it's that time of year again. It's coming up.
Oh, absolutely. So it's coming up on Friday, September 13th. I know some people might be like, well, I'm not sure,
No,
but I think it'll be even better. So, of course, Pints for Preservation is going to be going toward helping us still recover from that storm, you know, from way back in the winter.
Okay.
And so we're calling if you come and join us for Pints for Preservation, you'll be part of our catastrophe recovery team. And so there are some really cool T-shirts that people are going to get for that, and it features one of our palace cats on there, and so it's a really fun shirt. But of course, you know, that it's more than just raising money for that. It's just a time for people to come and be social as
absolutely,
well.
but I really do feel like a lot of people, like when they see that, we just showed some video of the damage. I mean, that was really extensive.
Oh,
like, I think beyond what anybody initially thought when they kind of first went out there and surveyed it. You think of storms, you think of tornadoes, you think of derechos. We just got so much snow.
Oh yeah, within 1 week over 2 feet. I mean, that's hard to fathom. You know, we estimated just on the space of our snow leopard exhibit, which is about 1,900 square feet, or 1,500 square feet, but we had about 19,000 pounds of snow just on that, which is equivalent to 1.5 adult bull elephants. And you go, oh, okay, putting that in zoo terms.
I like the way you put that in perspective
that's
for
a lot.
us. I won't lie.
Yeah, so there was a huge amount of damage, and so as people come out, they've seen the construction at the zoo, but they've also seen us progress. You know, like we've got the roof on the rhino house done. You know, we're finishing up the roof on our aviary. We're starting all the major work on our cat exhibits right now, which will be completely redesigned. You know, they're going to be really amazing, you know, in the next year.
That's exciting.
You know, our eagle exhibit is, you know, going to be finished this year. And then, of course, into the next year, we'll be working on our palace cat exhibit, a whole new space.
Very, very cool. Lots to look forward to there. And, of course, with everybody's help, it can happen. It can happen faster. So this event, Pints for Preservation, it is an adults-only event. So this is presented and is a very fun evening out. So ticket holders, talk a little bit more about what they can expect when they walk through the entry doors.
Yeah, so of course tickets are like $45 for members and $55 for non-members, and of course if you get a six-pack you get a $30 discount, which is pretty great. But there are 15 drink stations throughout the zoo. There are also 5 food trucks for people to go to this year too, so that's going to be pretty great. And of course the animals will be out through when it gets dark, and you know, we'll have plenty of volunteers out there to serve everybody up. So it's going to be a really fun night. Yeah,
it's such a unique way to see the zoo. I mean, I think I had gone to this event a number of years ago, and it was fabulous. I mean, it's just as fabulous when you can bring the kiddos with you and kind of see everything through their eyes and watch them learn. But this is also really cool. It just kind of goes to show you that, you know, we can, at any age, we can appreciate and enjoy.
Absolutely. Everybody is always telling me, like, oh, I haven't been to the zoo in so long because my kids grew up or something. I'm like, you don't have to just come to the zoo with just kids. And this is one of those perfect examples. You know, we're going to have Common Chord there. They're going to be performing, you know, some artists there. We'll have a DJ there, you know, so there's going to be some music and fun to go along with that, of course, for adults only.
Yeah, okay, so that's September 13th. It's going to be a lot of fun. You have a couple of other really cool events that are coming up as well. So tomorrow is African Painted Dog Day at the zoo, which we've learned all about here on QCL.
Right, you know, as we have discussed, you know, when I was here previously, I had Dr. Greg Rasmussen from Zimbabwe from the trip that I took last year, and of course has been our conservation partner now for 6 or 7 years. And so the things that you see here on our table, these are going to be featured in a basket, a gift basket that is going to be raffled off. And so really people around the country are going to be raffling this gift basket. We just happen to be the holders of it. And so people can go and come out tomorrow to you know, buy some raffle tickets for these. It's like one ticket for $5, 5 tickets for $20. You can also do it directly on paintedDogResearch.org on their website.
They're so beautiful, they're so unique, and it's like having a piece of your own unique art. I mean, really, it is incredible. And they look so, the likeness is amazing.
They're super special too. Yeah, because, you know, like these obviously are produced here in America, and they're cute and they're fuzzy and they're nice and they got good conservation preservation messages. These pieces are actually created in Africa. When I was there in November, December last year, you know, I watched young women make these felted painted dogs right there on site, because that is something that also Painted Dog Research Trust does, is employs local people to give them job opportunities and also increase the value of painted dogs by recognizing that they are providing this support. And the snare wire is stuff that comes directly out of the bush, which normally is being used to poach animals. But when that is collected by anti-poaching units, they bring that to local artists who shape that into these different shapes.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so whether it's rhinos or painted dogs or giraffes, or we have multiple poses of painted dogs, those are really great.
Well, speaking of art, before we completely run out of time with you, Joel, which I absolutely hate, you have another event that's coming up, actually several days of the Animal Enrichment Art Shows.
Absolutely.
This was incredibly popular the last time around. These are animals that create the art for you to purchase.
Absolutely. So we have an enrichment program there at the zoo. It's one of the ways that we stimulate behaviors of animals to make their life in human care, you know, a lot more fun. And so we take the results of that work that we've collected throughout the year of animals making paintings, and then we offer those paintings up for the public to purchase, where then the funds of that goes directly back into the enrichment program for the animal's behavior.
We will definitely have you back and show off some of those pieces of artwork. That's just one of my favorite things. Well, Pints for Preservation, as we started off talking about at Niabi Zoo, is Friday, September 13th from 6 to 10. You can buy tickets online before the deadline, which is September 12th. Just visit the website on your screen, niabizoo.com/zoopints 2024. It's going to be a lot of fun. Joel, thank you so much for being here today.
My pleasure.
Much appreciated.